Missy. Anyway, this is it. This is the only time of the day I get to go out is when I get to watch my dog take a shit. And maybe the occasional run to the store. And that's when I'm all masked up and gloved up. And it's Zombie Nation out there. But enjoying it. Enjoying life, folks. Yeah, right now just watching my dog. But yeah, this is always good to do this. I've been enjoying the quarantine lives of everyone else who's been doing them. They've been really fun to watch and see what everybody's up to. I'm not that exciting, unfortunately. It's just me and walking my dog. But I will say, for everyone, we do appreciate the support. Me and Benny, Gagooch, Rizzuti, everybody who's been kind of tuning in and watching the show. And then to all of the comedians and friends who have been, kind of submitting jokes and sketches and things like that for us to include into the show has been huge too. And everybody else also who's kind of been contributing and the interviews. We've had some really good interviews. Last week we had Chris Monty, who's awesome, and his show, what him and Rich Walker are doing, are fantastic. They just had a release, I think it was last night, of their second episode. So everyone should check that out too. It's Everything Old is New Again, I believe is the name of it. Really good stuff. And it's always good to see our Long Island friends in the comedy scene here shining bright. Also, we had, Jordan Brady on. So that was a really good interview too. Everyone should just, if you get a chance to watch those interviews, but also support the comedy, because with Jordan Brady, he's done 3 really good documentaries about comedy. The first one, about 10 years ago, called I Am Comic, is really solid. It's got like every comedian you could think of is in there, including a lot of late and great ones, like Phyllis Diller is in there. I think Robert Schimmel is on there. Comics like that. So it's really good stuff. So I think you guys would love that. And then he did I Am Road Comic, and then I Am Battle Comic, and we talked a lot about all those things as well in the interview. So, and then last night for this Saturday, we had a really good interview with comedy legend, but Long Island legend as well, John Joseph. He's great, man, and that's a great interview. We were on the phone for like almost an hour, so I have to edit it quite a bit. But what I've been doing is releasing the full-length interviews as well on the YouTube page. So if you haven't had a chance to go to the YouTube page, I'm kind of would love for everyone to go to the Put Up, Shut Up, Stand Up YouTube page and subscribe and like it and watch the videos. And you'll see a lot of cool content, stuff you might not have known or forgotten about or missed. So that's all good. And, Governors, GovsRadio, Tony and Sally and the gang have really been doing a great job holding up everything, holding the fort down. As far as GovsRadio go, keep us moving, keep the shows going best they can. It's been fun. I tune in almost everybody's show as much as I can. So I can't really see. I'm walking around, so I don't really know. I'm not like at my laptop if anyone's commenting or anything like that, but or even if anyone's watching. I don't have a clue, and maybe that's better that I don't know, but we'll see. Update on the dog right now. She's hasn't done anything yet. Still waiting for the number 2. And that's normally my sign off when I can go back to work. So I have been working from home. I work for a company called Excite Interactive, where I create content for sporting arenas all over the world for their like jumbotrons. So we're working on stuff for like the Australian rugby team, the Eels. We're working for a Japanese baseball team called the Latte Mariners, and currently working on a Canadian football team called the Edmonton Eskimos. So yeah, sports is not happening, but we're still full production mode, anticipating its return. So that's what I do in my day job all day long. And then I also, do the show. Me and the Gagoots. And the Gagoots, I'm hoping he's watching. I'm not sure if he is, but he's been working his butt off. He is during the day, and then at night he's doing a lot of stuff for the show as well. So the two of us are churning it out and making it happen. For the main reason, it brings sanity. It makes, it makes normalcy. Oh, here we go. If you guys could get a treat here. Yeah, it looks like a good one. I'm going to have to clean that. I'm going to have to pick that up. Hold on, now I get the bag out. Now she wants to move. Don't step in it. Hold on. One thing I hate is when the dog will actually step in her own poop and then leave little poop prints all over the place. So if you're wondering, yes, I'm about to I do practice pooping scoop and picking it up. If I can get the bag open, it's always the tricky part. And then I get to carry it around until I get to the garbage can. So I'm glad you guys are with me for this. You normally do this all by myself. Yeah. If you've never done this before, if you don't own a dog and never had to manhandle poop through a plastic bag, I recommend it. Nothing gives humility quite like that. Brings you down to earth. It makes you realize that no matter how good your day might be or bad, you're still never quite above grabbing dog feces through a bag with your bare hands, essentially. So I don't know if this is entertaining to you guys. Again, I have no idea who's watching, who's not watching, and it's probably better that way. Because for all I know, I'm just talking to myself, just rambling on, and then I'll watch this back later as the only viewer of myself and chuckle quietly amongst the teardrop and just move on with my life. But yeah, I do want to, because this is the GovsRadio audience primarily I'm speaking to, so I do want all the Govs fans and contributors to, continue to tune in to our show. Saturday night, we have a lot of good things planned. We're still kind of building the show out. We did get that great interview with John Joseph last night, and we have more in store coming your way too. So right now I'm getting close to the park we have over here, and of course the parks have been banned and closed, so they got like caution tape all around the park. And just a weird time, man. Such a weird time. It's crazy. There is a good side to it, though. And I was telling this to my daughter this morning as she was complaining that I was invading her space. I said, "You're gonna miss this." And she said, "No way in hell am I ever going to miss it." I said, "No, you are." Because this might be the only time we really truly have to... hold on, this car's coming all of a sudden. I want everyone to be quarantined just so I can have the street to myself. I told her she's going to miss these days. Because, the family time is like the Waltons right now. We're just all in the same house. We don't get out much. I'm not homeschooling, but she's in college, but all her courses are online. So we're all kind of in the house all the time. So it just feels like we're all just together. And I told you, you're gonna miss these times. Believe it or not, it's gonna be like a weird memory someday. And you're going to say, yeah, you know what? it might have been such a tragic time period of fear, unknowing, friends getting sick, friends, passing away. But there was some kind of goodness that came out of it all. And I think that's what a lot of us have to kind of hold on to. Because if we just let the fear and the anger and all of that just control these times, and the frustration, the cabin fever, and the boredom, and all that, if we just let that control these times, then I think we're going to just be miserable. So you got to look at the positives. We all know a lot of people who have battled through the coronavirus. Like we interviewed Carla Okerson a couple shows ago. She's had it, and her and her family. Mike Keegan has had it and gotten through it. But now we just found out that Tim Celiani has just got released from the hospital and is recovering. So thank God for that. And also, kind of a comedy legend, Jeff Gurian, has also kind of been moved from there, from the hospital and off the respirator and back home. So that's good news as well. So you just gotta, keep the good with the bad, and keep your prayers for everybody, and just enjoy it all. So again, I can't really read anybody's comments or anything as I'm doing this, and I have no idea who's watching and who's not watching. But if you happen to be watching me while I walk my dog, I appreciate it. Thank you. And it means a lot. But yeah, another good thing about the quarantine is that we're all in this together, right? And it's so, well, I don't know if it's good or bad, but you can't avoid people the same way anymore. You can't tell people that you're busy or you're going to be out or anything like that. So it's just always craziness. But I am going to have to get going soon because I have my day job waiting for me. Got all these virtual meetings, and like I said, I can't give them an excuse of why I couldn't make the next conference call. I know I'm just rambling, so I apologize. Walking around the neighborhood here. My dog already dropped his deuce. I cleaned it up. And that was like kind of my timer. Normally she takes a while. This is so stupid. I don't know if you guys are really interested in me rambling. But I am waiting for my good buddy, Professor Fedora, to send me his top 5. If you haven't seen the show, we've had kind of a new character. Professor Fedora emerged from the chaos that is coronavirus, and has been doing a top 5 every single show since we've been quarantined. I get a kick out of him. I think Professor Fedora, aka Jeff Bosey, is a hilarious human being. Cracks me up. Just one of those guys who just makes me laugh, no matter what he says. So I'm glad he's part of the show. So look forward to that. He's supposed to get another top 5 to me, hopefully today or tomorrow. And then, of course, the Gagoots will be added in there. I might do a little catch-up phone call with the great Charles Goonan. I'm hoping he's involved again. I always love having him on the show. And other surprises. If comedians are watching this, I'm always looking for jokes, for our joke segments of the show and stuff like that. So feel free to send me some stuff. Love having it. Love having everyone involved and contributing. It's a lot of fun. And it also serves as sort of like a time capsule of the times for down the road someday. Who knows? But we do have a lot in store, a lot going on. For Saturday, I just got to put it all together. Joey Petroni is also going to be adding some content as well. And it should be fun. And let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see more or less of. I always like to kind of build off of what the viewers want to see. You know, I think the interviews are great, but I don't know if you guys want it more fast-paced or if you want more interview, less of the silliness. One of my favorite things of the show is me and Benny back and forth. I love, there's nothing better than when Benny is in full curmudgeon mode and just ranting about things. That's always my favorite time, because he just slays it, man. He's just awesome. In this day and age, we all know that there's so many things. Come on, Missy. There's so many things that could agitate us. You know, just going to the store now is a feat. First of all, nobody wants to go. Then when you go, you know, it's a whole ordeal. You got to get the hazmat suit on, the gloves, the mask, the whole thing. You stay 6 foot apart from everybody while you're waiting online at Walmart. Can't find toilet paper still. Certain items have become very rare. Some joggers. Then when you come home, you know, you gotta detox. Like, you have to all of a sudden change your, can't bring the shoes in the house, take the mask off, wash your clothes, take a quick shower, all that stuff. And that's just going food shopping. So it's been crazy times. I gotta figure out how I could read any kind of comments or anything on this thing, but I am one-handed right now because I have the dog. I don't know. And Sally O'Neill for keeping everything afloat, keeping the station going, keeping us all occupied. These quarantine lives are great. Not my episode, but everyone else's has been really entertaining. Mine is, I didn't know what to do. I honestly didn't. I may or may not, and let me know if anyone is watching, let me know. I'll read these comments after this. I always swore that I was going to let life do to me what it was going to do to me. So if I went bald or whatever, I wasn't going to do a comb over or anything. And it's going to be bald. And if I went gray, I was just going to let it be. I earned these grays. I earned every single gray hair in my beard and in my hair. So I didn't want to, hello, how you guys doing? So I didn't want to ever color it, my beard. I like the gray, but my fiance a while ago bought just for men stuff for me to do with my beard, and I've been resisting it for, like, I don't know, she bought it maybe 6 months ago, but I might do it out of pure boredom. So I just if again, let me know if I should or should not darken up the beard. I'm kind of curious your thoughts, and then we'll take it from there. But this has been fun for me anyway, just kind of rambling to myself as I walk the dog. tune in this week, like I said. For those who didn't hear earlier, if you're just tuning in or whatnot, Put Up, Shut Up, and Stand Up this Saturday night, 7 p.m. We will have a top 5 from Professor Fedora coming in. We will have stuff with Gagoots. Me and Benny will chop it up a little bit. And we also will have an interview with John Joseph. And we have another surprise guest coming on the show as well. I'll announce that after I get the interview. But I don't think so in this case. But fun stuff planned. And my dog's doing another pee. Got her exercise for the day. Then I get to get back to work. So the rest of my day is just in front of the computer working and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, come on, Missy. Dog's name is Missy. I did not name the dogs. Missy, and then there's another dog, her brother, his name is Buddy. Missy and Buddy. These are the 2 dogs that I'm dealing with. They're cute little guys. Loud, and they howl at night. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, everybody, I hope this, if you actually watch this whole thing, God bless you. Otherwise, I do want to see everybody tuning in on Saturday night at 7 p.m. We'll have a lot to offer. And talk to you guys. How do I stop this thing? Hold on while I figure this out. Peace, everybody.